Hey folks, I'm Philippi, and welcome to the continuation of this series where we explore fun games that I like in little one-off episodes, giving you sort of some gameplay and mechanics and what it's like, as well as my personal thoughts on the game and why I like it so much. So another game in the series is Curious Expedition 2. Now I play this game on and off in my spare time a lot, mostly because it's really cute, it's kind of fun, and it's quick, which is great. So let's start this out. We'll do a new game here. We'll do just a campaign. Let's do it on... Let's just do it on Traveler to start. Just so we can show off the game. And so what you do is you pick your hero here. So we can pick a bunch of different heroes here, and you unlock more as you're going. You can see here I need to rob shrines. Find buried treasure, I only need 2 more for that one. Kill animal groups, right? So we have these different people. There's the William Mole, the big game hunter, a rugged trophy hunter, expert at putting down dangerous beasts and other threats in the wild. The scientists, who's an anthropologist, of indigenous cultures, creates anthropological studies that generate fame. I'm just gonna pick one here, the herbalist. This guy's kind of scary looking. Let's do the cartographer, the big game hunter. I do like the dog. Let's do the big game hunter. I like that. Next. So the way this kind of works is that you are a expedition party going to the newly discovered world. Now all of this is fictional, right? These are fictional worlds. In a fictional, this is Paris, France for sure. But this is a fictional world with fictional islands you're going to that don't make any sense. There's like magic and wild creatures and monsters and all this other crap out there. So while it's an allegory to colonialism in our real time, it is not a historical representation of that in any sort of way. So we're playing a big game hunter, and you get a little crew here. So I have a crew of a dog and another person. We need to hire some assistants. So first thing, so we can go to these different places in the city here. There's factions in the city, which are these 3: Lux Labs, the Taishik Academy, and the Royal Avalon Society. These factions all have bonuses if you help them out during the game, and they can give you special equipment, items, and characters for your expedition. And then, of course, there's the Bozul Casse, which is the sort of bar that you can go to. So in this bar, you have your personal team here, as well as you can hire new people. So you can change the difficulty, you can recruit new people. Now your team can have a maximum of 4, I believe, or 5, sorry, 5. And so you can hire more people for your team. Right now I have this person and myself. So we can hire an engineer. So that engineer, you can see they get dice here. And this is what they roll to complete missions and encounters and in combat. It's like a whole kind of thing, as well as their current experience level, where they are, how much health they have, as well as technology item power level 1. That's the bonus they give to the thing. This is how much they can carry. They can have a shirt item and a hand item. And then they have a negative here. They're superstitious, suffers from an irrational fear of what is unknown or mysterious. Well, that doesn't sound really good for us. Let's try the trader. Oops. I just wanted to hover over that. So this is the Roma trader. Decreases the price slightly when bartering. That's nice. They have a lot of defense stuff, as well as a duplicate thing. They are mercurial. Tends to swing between extreme feelings of loyalty and disloyalty, and they can have the 2 things. And the traveling quack has the nerve vitalizing formula, adding poison to people but making them more powerful, as well as healing a character but giving them stun, topical numbing cream. They're agoraphobic, so they're scared of heights, or acrophobia. So they're afraid of heights. And again, they can have the 2 slots. And this creates elixirs every 30 days. I like this guy, so let's get them. Traveling Quack. Confirm. We got Dr. Louis Scoot in our team now. So we can leave. I think we can look at our team somewhere here. There we go. So we also have Pippa Harlow here, who's a field nurse. Oh, I didn't realize that she was a field nurse, or I wouldn't have picked up the doctor, but that's fine. So she can heal in combat, and she can poison. And of course we got our trusty dog here, who can attack as well. Finds quail every 39 days, that's food, and hunting challenge bonus +1 is excellent. He creates elixirs. She increases the healing speed by 30%, and I get a free ambush when attacking, which is excellent, and you have a weapon. Cool, so let's go buy some stuff. I have some gold, I think. Go back out here. So let's talk to the Royal Avalon Society. Let's look at the club shop. What can we buy? I could buy a Gurkha, who's a good fighter. I need cash. I have 8 tickets. So you get these tickets for like the fair, and these are what you spend here. This guy costs how many tickets? No deal, eh? Doesn't look like I can buy anything here. Put the other places. Rank 6 here, club shop. I could buy the Academy Master. Creates a scroll or a weapon. No deal here also. Don't think I can actually buy anything here, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's too bad. And there's no secret thing. So let's just go. We'll select our expedition. And you can see what that's like. So in the days leading up to my expedition, rumors have been circulating about new islands that have been found, similar to the one Malin had stumbled upon. There's a story going on here about a person looking for mysteries of the world and some sort of apocalypse that's coming. So step right up, sign up. So we get shifting through these rumors. I planned a course based on those that seem the most likely to contain grains of truth. So we can pick one of these two. We can go to the Golden Pyramids, or we can go to Trials and Triangulations. Let's do Trials and Triangulations. Let's see. So 1 skull rating here. Budget of 74. Your understanding of the islands is poor at best. Advance your knowledge by surveying these strange lands. We'll get, as a reward, some fame, which is what this is, and more tickets to spend. Or if we do the Golden Pyramid, which is the level 2, we get more tickets, more fame, more money. Rumors of a period made of solid gold. Truly it would be glorious to discover such a thing in the Drylands. Let's do the Archipelago. It'd be a good way to show off the game. The Drylands has mechanics in here that make the expedition a little harder. And then we get to pick which sponsor we have. We can do it with Lux Labs. We can do it with the Royal Avalon Society, and we can do it with the Taishi Academy. Now each of these give you bonuses as you're going along based on what they are. I'm just going to pick the Royal Avalon Society because we're very close to leveling up to 6. As a tradition, I made my way to the bar the night before the expedition was set to sail. There's a little bit like of a role-playing aspect to this game, but I would call it very light. More like encounter-based stuff. As I sipped my drink that evening, I was approached by Percival Fawcett, famous explorer and hunter of the lost city of Z. Starstruck, I chatted with the celebrity about inconsequential things for a while before introducing the topic of the disappearing islands. I smiled and deflected, pretending I knew nothing. Fawcett pressed harder, but I would not reveal Milan's secrets to a complete stranger. Eventually he grew impatient in the face of my evasions and bid me good night, striding off with an air of irritation, eccentric fellow, if I say so myself. Bon voyage. So we may run into them later. They may follow us. We'll see. There's all these little subplots going on and competitions for who can be the best explorer and whatnot. So as I neared the site of expedition, a small supply ship pulled alongside. The Royal Avalon Society would sponsor my expedition. Excellent. This up here is our sanity, which is what we need to maintain and keep that at a certain level of height, and you do so by various items in the game. As you can just saw, we gained a bunch of items to start with. We got a gift from Malon, gave me our first solo expedition. I'd like to prove useful, so it gave me some bunch of stuff. So you can see what we have. So we have 5 bars of chocolate, which increase our sanity, only usable on the map. Great. Sanity is what you use to move around the map too, as a resource. Torch, you can use it in combat if you'd like, to bring light to dark places or just to set things on fire. It also, you use it in encounters to increase the light view distance, and so on. Medical stuff helps heal people, especially in healing things. And of course, this guy's equipped it on our captain here, which is the knife, which gives him more dice to roll in combat. So what else do we want here? Well, the climbing gear allows us to ascend certain things, height differences. Digging is used to dig up stuff, which is important. The tanning kit is chemical tools used to treat pelts that increase their value. This is pretty good. We want one of these, I think, so let's do that. I might do 2, I might just do 1. Not used the tanning clips a lot in the past, but since we're the big game hunter, we're going to be doing a lot of hunting. The escape hook, a mechanized grappling hook that allows you to instantly escape from combat. I don't think we need that. A horn usable to call for battle, inspires fierce fighting. Yeah. A thumper infuriates nearby wildlife, attracting them to the device's location and destroying it. It allows us to move around wildlife. A chakram. Yeah. Tea gives us sanity. Flash powder. We'll see. Flare's not too bad. Allows me to see parts of the map. Another balloon gives me closest locations. Dynamite's pretty good. This is a sanity booster. This is sanity as well. Let's grab a couple of granola bars while we're at it. Let's grab a couple of climbing gears. Maybe a couple shovels. None of this stuff down here is super duper useful. This down arrow means it's on sale. How much is this worth? 4. Anything else I should buy? Food. This is 5. It's -3. If I get rid of anything worse 3 here. Get rid of one of these. Leaves us at 1. That sounds good. Got a bit of food for the road. Something to tan hides because we are a hunter. Something to climb stuff, so this reduces the sanity cost to climb heights. This helps us dig up stuff if we need digging. And I'll give this to some items to allow them to fight better. So we go to ship storage. Okay. Refill our water would be wonderful, so we gain some water in case we need it. Manage the trek here. Let's give you item. Can I not give them these? Guess maybe I have to do that on the thing. Done. Begin expedition. So we need to survey the island. Excellent. We'll return with data. As you can see, our ship pulls up to the island here. And we start our expedition. So we need to get back to this island at some point. Which is important. The ship, I mean, at some point, because that's how we get back home. There's lots of stuff we can look at the island. These question marks are unknown locations. These are creatures or people on the map. There's an elephant over here that we could kill. Since we are a hunter, we might do that. There's also a survey points here, which is part of our mission. Since this one is pretty close, I think I'll head over this way. So it's going to cost me, as you can see, different amounts of sanity to move around the map. So we have 100. Let's move to here. There's a little troop. Yes, I know how that works, thank you. And you can rest on the map to regain sanity as well as using the food. So let's travel to there and we'll do that survey point. We'll take the measurements. Okay, I set up everything in equipment, carefully measuring the lay of the land. One or more site remain until I am complete. And it gives me a little bit of sanity because we did something that we're supposed to. Oh, there's these are islanders. So these are lizard people who live on the island. There's also aurochs here, which we can hunt, so she'll probably go do that. Let's travel. Since I am a hunter. Stalk the prey. Hunt animal or tame animal. I don't want to tame it, I'm just going to hunt it. We'll do this. We have lots of good dice to roll. It only requires the one. I'm not going to use this to gain me anything else, so we'll just do that. We got 2 here, perfect. We got a success. I could see the beast on the horizon, its ear swishing suspiciously. Hunting would take time and entails risk, but it could pay off. I spent more than a day following the beast, taking care to stay upwind of my sight. My patience was rewarded and I managed to ambush the animal, taking it down cleanly. Perfect, so we gain meat. That we can cook, and we have a limited amount of supply that we can carry. So that's part of the problem here. I think I'm going to ditch... Sure, I even need water. I'm gonna leave the water behind. I don't think we need any. Perfect. Let's go. Let's talk to the natives. Our sanity is still doing well. Islanders approach. Who are these people? They reminded me of salamanders, and they walked upright like humans do, and I could see wisdom in their eyes. Incredible. So we can ask about the tribe. You only get 1 action here. So we can give them a gift. We can ask for food. We can ask about the village. We can ask about their tribe. Let's ask about the tribe. Want to know more about their culture? These people... delicately acquired in the nature of the traditions and customs. They liked it. It gives me a little more standing with them. They liked me a bit more. They believed that all objects had a spirit and things an agency. Their shamans grew wise by communicating with these spirits. Perfect. And they head off on their way. They want to stay the hospitality any longer. The islanders bid farewell and head off. It increases our standing with that tribe, and the higher standing we have, the more likely we can do actions with them. Which is helpful. There's another survey spot over there, but let's go check out what this thing is. And we'll head over here. Ooh, it's an ancient shrine. Well, let's take a look at the shrine. A large building loomed over me. Near the shrine, I saw distinctive tubules making where needle plants could grow. Oh, we can enter the shrine. Inside was a small shadowy chamber. A long hallway led to the altar room ahead. I took a breath, keeping an eye out for traps. Okay, let's leave. I don't have any room in my inventory, so let's leave for right now, and we'll consider coming back. There's also these needle plants here. Damages party when passing through. That's unfortunate. I didn't notice that. Guess we'll head down somewhere else. Let's head over to here and see what this is. More plants grew up. Okay. Well, this is the village. All right, well, let's take a look at the village. Approach the village, please. Approached what appeared to be an island village, but populated by strange amphibian creatures. The building is made of pink coral. Well, we could rest here. We could use some rest. And it's going to cost us goodwill. Right now we have no goodwill. Guess we could trade. Barter. Trade off some stuff I don't need. Let's trade off the pelt. So if I take, here, we'll talk about this for a second. If I take the pelt home, it's worth 6 reward and 6 money. So 6 fame, 6 money. But if I leave it here, then it's not. I can trade it for stuff here, but I don't get that value when I come home. Let's get rid of one of these, maybe. Let's get rid of the elixir. That I think will give me 1 point in they like me. The trinket, bait, cursed totem, spear would be useful because it could give somebody a weapon to actually fight with. And then this is a body item. Uses accuracy and gimbal range. There's a bunch of cool stuff here. This is just baubles that you bring home and it makes things famous. Fish we don't need. How much for the spear? They really don't like that. I traded you a little bit of food, chocolate. You like that? Let's trade a little bit more off. Let's get rid of that. And another food, open up some slots. Let's call that a deal. And then if I do rest, marveled at a shooting star streaking across the sky, noticed my interest in a shaman appeared. He told me the legend of the star spirit that fell to the earth, coming to live not far from here. I took note of the location. After a time, he completed his tale, leaving me to complete the legend in silence below the blue sky. Cool. Sleep. So we'll sleep for a little bit here. We'll spend some time in the village, and it will increase my sanity back up again. So that's sort of the mechanic you use to get around. Awesome. So we'll leave. Oh, we gain the followed trait. They don't like us now because we spent 2 points. I thought we already gained at least 1 or 2 points already, but whatever. And I want one of you, probably you, to have the spear, please. Thank you. Perfect. Feeling watched, that's fine. Let's head up to here. This was the starfall point that they talked about. We're going to avoid these mean plants. We'll approach the point. Came across an astounding sight, the crater of a fallen meteorite. Broken chunks of rock were still smoking. They're freshly furrowed from impact. Now let's look closer. We could climb down, or Pippa climb down, or have Scoot climb down. Not sure what we need to climb down. Doesn't tell me. Oh, you need alcohol. You're afraid of heights. Let's put Boozy here down. Is it going to be... What kind of dice is it going to give me? I'm not sure. Sure. I need 1 blue dice. I can have a maximum of 2 here. I cancel. You have a maximum of 2 blue dice. You have a maximum of 2 blue dice, so it doesn't really matter which one I do, so let's just roll and see if we get one. We did! We succeeded. A strange piece of rock at the bottom of the crater seems different from the rest. Excellent, we'll pick it up. It's worth 30. Then we have a meteorite in our pockets. Sounds good. Stashed a piece of meteorite in a satchel. Who knew what I could find in the coming days? Let's head over to here, which is our next survey spot. And we'll take the measurements. Survey 2 of 2 is done. Excellent. My work here on the island is complete. Cool. And then we're done the mission. That's how it is. You complete your thing, you automatically get off. The reason you need to know where your boat is and not stray too far is if you can't complete your mission, then, or you're having trouble completing a mission, you can always retreat back to the boat to escape back home with everything that you've collected so far. Otherwise, you end up dying on the map, and that's not good. There's the treasures we've returned, which just give us more stuff. Awesome. So we got expedition reward, 30 fame, and 5 tickets. Returned provisions. We got 11 more fame, and we got some treasure from that hide, giving me 6. Not a wonderful expedition, not a great expedition, I would say, but still, we succeeded, and so it's done. Ooh, we got a new unlock. Cool. The Talwar, available at the club shop. Sounds great. And we get to pick a perk. So our perk could be adds a free combat items to each island, or reduces movement costs in thick jungle, or reduces base sanity cost of traveling. Let's get rid of the jungle one. And there we are. Now we're back at the thing. So now you've seen the gameplay loop. And then we can go back to these things and buy stuff with our tickets. We can get new heroes in our thing. We can go back up here and see if there's somebody else we can add. We get to have a talk to. There's a bit of story going on. We can talk to the people. This is the lady that we're talking about in Milan. And so on. So I really like this game because it's got like replayability. As you can see, we did a whole island in whatever, 20 minutes or so, a little more than 20 minutes. And there's some fun stuff going on the map, and each map is randomly generated, and there's cool stuff going on, and we're just rolling dice. There's lots of variability and risk in here, and you got to decide what to take. And these characters are fun, and you level them up, and there's loyalty points going on where people can get disloyal to you and leave, or stay loyal to you and go on, and it's based off their fears and what you do in the game, and it's really cool. It's much deeper than it seems. And so I encourage you to try out this game, Curious Expedition 2. It's a great game, and not too expensive, and they're releasing expansions, and they're still keeping it up to date, even though this game's a little bit older. I think it was just pre-pandemic that it was released. It's still wonderful to play. So, hope you enjoyed the game. If you're enjoying this series, if you like this game, please like and subscribe to the channel, and be sure to check out other games we're reviewing on this channel in future. See you then. Have a great day.